With the state removing its COVID restrictions coming up next month, high schoolers are gearing up for their proms and are very excited about it. And so too are the venues that have not hosted parties in a very long time. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live right now with the mobile newsroom. He is in Hamden with more on the steps that are being taken. A lot of excited high school students out there, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely, Mark. Not just excited high schoolers, but also excited folks at these venues right here. You know, they haven't had a lot of business since the pandemic went into effect. So the folks here at Cascade Fine Catering in Hamden say they're actually going to have their first prom of the season just in a few weeks. And one of the options they're offering high schools this year is they're actually going to be setting up tents out here in this parking lot, right out here, keeping everyone covered and safe while also having a good time. Now, in fact, Rosa Ponte, the general manager of Cascade, tells us they already have about 10 proms scheduled for this spring, and they're still getting phone calls. The excitement for venues like this is that on May 19th, the last of the state's COVID restrictions, other than wearing a mask in public indoor spaces, will go away. That means no more mandates on capacity limits and social distancing. Now, just last week, the state came out with recommendations for upcoming proms, saying they should be held outdoors if possible, and that kids should wear a mask regardless of their vaccination status. Now, for Cascade, which has been in Hamden for nearly 16 years, they have two options for prom season. Both will be outside. Rosa says they've been fixing up their garden level. That will accommodate the smaller high school proms up to 140 guests. It will be covered so kids can stay dry if it starts to rain. For those larger schools, they can have the option of setting up 2 tents in the parking lot, each with seating for 100 prom goers and their own dance floors.
Last year, obviously, we didn't have any proms. This year, slowly but surely, they're all starting to come back. Some schools are very big, so they've decided to have something on premise, but the schools are starting to consider being outside.
And while the state's restrictions go away on May 19th, Rosa says she and other venues still looking to keep some of them in place on their own. She says they just want to feel comfortable as well. We'll have that part of the story come up tonight on Eyewitness News at 5:30. We're live with the mobile newsroom in Hamden. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.